Hello, welcome, happy magical Monday. To start off a little bit at this video, let's talk about our highs. So my high for today is that I had a chance to try some delicious pomegranate blueberry tea. If you have any highs that you would like to share, please comment below in the comment box. I would like to know what is motivating you today, what's something that you're looking forward to as well. But getting into our lesson, today we're going to be making heart maps. So when you hear heart maps, you're probably wondering, what do you mean by that? So the materials that you will need for your lesson today is a black pen or Sharpie, a handy dandy writing utensil, pencil, something to produce color. You can either use watercolor, my personal favorite lately, or just your handy dandy box of color pencils. And last but not least, an open mind to get started. So your first step for the heart map is to simply draw a heart on a blank sheet of paper. It can be hot dog style, or it can be hamburger style. But either way it go, you need to start off with a simple shape of a heart. I'm going to give you a few seconds to gather those materials and start off with the first step, is drawing a huge heart in the middle of your paper. Oh, also too, optional, you are welcome to grab a roll of tape as well. That's going to play into our heart map pretty soon, but again, this is just an optional step. Again, if you have any highs that you'd like to share, please comment below to let me know how's your day going. All right. Again, for the people that may be joining in, some of the materials that you will need to get started is a sheet of paper, a Sharpie or black pen, a pencil. If you're worried about messing up, you can sketch it out first, sketch out your heart first, and trace it with Sharpie or just hop into it. And last but not least, anything to produce color. When you have completed drawing your heart, either the hamburger style or hot dog style, and you're welcome to add just a little detail in the middle as well, you're then going to divide your heart into 5 up to 7 sections. And they do not have to be completely even. They do not have to completely match. It doesn't have to be like a puzzle, or it can be a puzzle, but the way you divide your heart into sections is up to you. And it doesn't have to be completely 5 to 7. If you want to do 10, if you want to do 3, it's up to you, but just make sure that you have enough sections to explore what fills your heart map. So I had a chance to draw my heart, and I divided them into at least 5 to 7 sections. If you look closely at my heart, you can see that things are written into each space. In these spaces are questions that you are going to answer about yourself, because again, this is a map of your heart. So again, you're welcome to draw a center heart to center yourself because you are here, or you're welcome to just draw a giant heart and go from there as well. But in these 5 to 7 sections, you can see that there are questions. These questions you can answer. So in this top section, some of the questions that you can use to brainstorm to fill your heart map is, where is your favorite place to travel? Favorite season? soap scent if you want to get creative, because I know a lot of people really love different type of hand sanitizer scents or soap scents. So if you want to be personable and actually add that to your heart map, that'll be fantastic. In another section, it says, what's your favorite sport? Some of these questions that I'm reading off, if you feel comfortable actually commenting below, you're welcome to do that as well. So in one section it says, what's your favorite sport? Another section says your favorite ice cream flavor. Mine is personally chocolate. Love a nice rocky road. Alright. Favorite Starburst flavor. If you can get really creative with your heart map. You just need 5 to 7 sections, divide them up, and in these sections, you are welcome to either answer the questions that I'm reading off, or create other things that you would like to tell people about yourself. But again, in these sections, you are welcome to use words, symbols. If you're really into mixed media, you're welcome to use like magazine clippings and or collage paper. But either way go, try to make it as personal as you can. Alright, so I'm going to take these few seconds to actually read off all the questions in the heart. Again, if I'm going too fast or too slow, please let me know. But please use the questions that I am reading off as your starter. So again, please use these questions to start using symbols, words, visuals, or so forth to start mapping out your heart. So the last question that I left off at was favorite Starburst flavor. Alright. Favorite thing in the sky. Maybe you really like clear blue skies, maybe you like the big poofy clouds, or maybe you're more of a night person. Maybe you really like stars, or really like when you see the full moon, or when the sun is setting. So that's definitely something that you can use in you are also welcomed to brainstorm your own questions. If you have a question that you feel like would be very beneficial to the people that is viewing this video, please comment below and let us know, because they may end up borrowing that question, or it may spark another idea. Another question that you can use for your heart map is, what's your favorite movie? Do you like comedies? Do you like rom-coms, or so forth? Please be personable. What's your favorite hobbies? Do you have a favorite shape? Do you have a favorite number? Fun fact, my favorite number is 4. Don't know why, but I really love 4 or 14. Favorite fictional place to visit? Now this is an interesting question that I would love to hear from people about. What is one fictional place that you would love to visit? For example, one fictional place that I would love to visit, that I would like to put on my heart map, is I would love to visit Hogwarts. I would love to go to the Harry Potter land and actually be a wizard. Alright. This is more personal. What are you passionate about? And the passion that you're talking about in your heart map, you are welcomed to be more serious or more goofy. Maybe you're passionate about pizza, or maybe you're passionate about giving back to others. Alright? And there's so many other questions or so that you can talk about yourself in your heart map. Even in the center it says, describe yourself in 3 words. Alright? So again, after you drew your heart, divided them to 5 to 7 sections, you're welcome to answer some of the questions that I named off. Alright, so I'm going to actually continue on to tell you the further steps of the heart of your map. Heart map is after you divide them in sections and answer your questions, you are welcome to use this optional step of tape. You're going to place tape on the edges of your heart that they kind of look like sun rays coming off of it. But again, if you want to do more of an abstract approach, you're welcome to place the tape whichever direction that you want. But I wanted to place my tape kind of like sun rays coming off, because in the empty spots that does not have color, you're going to write your own positive affirmations. And the reason why you're going to write positive affirmations is because this is your heart, but these are the things that you can share with yourself and others going out into the world. So think about what you want to start with and what would you like to end with. So some of the positive affirmations that kind of stood out to me that I wrote in the empty spots, and you're welcome to borrow these as well, is: today I am a leader. I get better every single day. I am enough. All problems have solutions. And last but not least, my personal favorite positive affirmation that's coming from my heart is: I forgive myself for my mistakes. All right, friends. So again, please have fun with this. I am going to start my actual project. I decided to do 2 hearts. So I decided to do a bigger heart and a smaller heart. And in the center of my heart, my small heart, I'm going to put family, because that's a really big, strong piece of my heart map. And also, thank y'all so much for joining me today. Good morning, everyone. Please feel free to share your highs today. So maybe you didn't burn a piece of toast. Maybe you actually had a chance to enjoy the sunshine that's coming today. So just let me know how your day's going in the comments. Brought to you by some smooth jazz from Jazmine. So again, in the sections, you are welcome to use words, symbols, collage items, whatever you feel comfortable with that shows your journey traveling through your heart or traveling on your map. I'm sorry if you did burn a piece of toast. Some of the questions that I also wrote in the heart that I did not read off, if you're still brainstorming some things that you'd like to share today. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for just participating and viewing in. I really appreciate it. Some of the questions, again, that if you are struggling mapping out your heart or mapping out the things that you love, you can also think about the personal questions that you always share when you get to know someone. Do you have any pets? Do you have a favorite color? What's your favorite food? And all that jazz. So don't overthink it. Again, have fun with it. If you want to be even more creative, you can start off with even arrows pointing to where you want a person to travel if they had a chance to take a journey through your heart. Alright, so again, I'm just mapping out mine. In the center, I put family, and I know for a fact that in this top section, I'm probably going to add a cat because I have a lovely pet right here. In my beginning, or a few minutes ago, I also talked about positive affirmations that you can tell yourself or also tell others. If you have any positive affirmations that you practice, please let us know in the comments. So again, I am just working on the pieces of my heart. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, this is what I have. Thank y'all again so much for joining me this morning to create a little bit of art. So I know that in the top corner of my heart, I am going to put a piece for my pet. If you have any pets at home, what's their names? Or what are they? I know there's a few people that love birds or even love cats, dogs. If you have a pet pig, that'd be interesting. If you really have a pet pig, let me know. But again, we are working on pieces of our heart. Alright, so I noticed that there's a few people that may be coming in. Just a refresher, the materials that you'll need is a pencil, a Sharpie, a piece of paper, and anything to produce color. First step, draw a heart, divide it into 5 to 7 sections, answer some personal questions about yourself, place tape down, which is optional, in the background, paint over it, color over it, and in the blank spots, write positive affirmations that you'd like to share with yourself or others. Currently, right now, what I'm working on a pizza, because that is one of my favorite foods, and one of the steps that I feel like you should travel in my heart map. I hope everyone's doing well on this magical Monday. The sun is shining, and we had a chance to see another week. So, as I'm working on my favorite food to my piece of heart map, do anyone believe that pineapple should go on pizza? I'm a strong believer that pineapple do belong on pizza. And in this little piece right here, I'm actually going to draw a pineapple because that's one of my favorite fruits. Yum! Could never go wrong with a nice slice of pizza. Even vegan pizza is good. Like, you can never go wrong with pizza in general. Alright, please let me know down in the comments what step you may be on. Maybe you are on the step of gathering materials or actually drawing your heart. But if you're on a step actually placing something into your heart map, please let us know. What's something that is a part of your heart map? I hope you're enjoying again my jazz with Jazmine. If you have any, like, I don't know, jazz artists, please let us know too. Like, let's get this chatting going. So currently right now I'm drawing a pineapple. Yay! Thank you so much for letting me know where you're at right now. I'm happy that you decided to do more sections, because the more you get started, when you get started, the more ideas that you actually start thinking of. Because it's just like, well, this is important, and this is important, and this is connected to this. And the next thing you know, you have over 15 sections of what's in your heart. Again, special thanks to the number of people that are joining me today. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for having an open mind and just creating. There's never a bad time to create. So again, I am still working on my little pineapple in this corner because pineapple is delicious. Alright, so in this section right here, I'm going to put my favorite color. I'm probably just going to write the word in a nice font. My favorite color is blue, black, gold, periwinkle, anything that's like got a blue tint or a really dark tint. So again, please feel comfortable enough to share with me what are some of the things that you're using to fill your heart map. Yes, please. If you're making your art map right now, please, oh please, show us. I would really appreciate to see how your art map's coming along. So again, for the people that may be joining, you can always refer back to the comments to see what are some of the steps. But just a quick review: some of the materials that you need: pencil, Sharpie, paper, and an open mind. Draw a heart in the center of your paper. Divide it into 5 to 7 sections, and again, in these sections, answer some questions that are personal to you. When you finish doing that, You're welcome to add rays coming off your heart, because this is coming from you that you share with the world. And you can put actual positive affirmations in here that you either practice daily, or some words that you would just like to bring yourself up with. So if you're struggling with brainstorming some stops in your heart map or destinations, you can always talk about your favorite shape. You can talk about your favorite color. During these desperate times, you can talk about what's your favorite brand of toilet paper. Even what's your favorite animal. But again, just to get started, divide your paper into 5 to 7 sections, and you can start with some of the questions I named earlier, or some of the questions that I named now. So again, currently I'm working on a section of my heart, and I'm writing the word blue because it's my favorite color. Oh, again, thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm really happy to read your comments and all these positive vibes, and I miss you too. We miss you all. Alright. So still drawing the words. I'm sorry that you cannot see it, but here is my brainstorm sketch. Yes, thank you so much for sharing that. I hope that this project brings you peace, love, and joy after such a long day. And for the people who are joining in just now, one of the art challenges today, if you may not have as much time to finish this or so forth, the art challenge today is draw the last thing that you ate or drank. So if you had a can of Sprite, you can draw a can of Sprite. If you had a lovely bowl of ramen noodles, guess what you're going to draw? So you're welcome to work on this now and finish it later, or even accept the art challenge. Alright. In this section, I am deciding, should I from my list of questions, should I put my favorite Starburst flavor or my favorite soap scent? Eucalyptus is always a nice soap scent. Alright, let me know down here, which one would you like to see? Soap scent or favorite Starburst flavor? I really would like to know, what is your favorite Starburst flavor? Alright, so I'm going to put a small question mark in that little box that we can come back to. Alright. So currently I am working, yes, Starburst. What's your favorite flavor? I'm a big fan of yellow, and my least favorite flavor is red. But red is not a flavor, or neither yellow. That's funny. Who else says the flavor is just a color? Ooh, pink and red, like a s'more. That's a good one. Alright, so again, I left this little section blank. Comment below if you would like for me to put in this section favorite scent or favorite ice cream flavor. So in this little section right here, because I love how everybody's answering favorite Starburst flavor, but right here, let me know, would you like to put your favorite scent, or would you like for me to draw my favorite ice cream flavor. Thank you for commenting. And I love how everyone's saying the color of the Starburst instead of the actual flavor. Alright, so currently I have moved on to this part of my heart map. I'm going to put the initials PS because that is the initials of my late grandfather. Very big part of my heart. Very big reason why I am the person I am today. So you have to add a memory in here as well. So don't forget to dive deep. Like, what are some people that is a part of your heart map? I just like love old people names. They just sound so wise. Like, who's named Purpose these days? So again, people, we are reaching our 30-minute mark. If you have not done so, please comment below either what step you're on that you're working on, if you have a high that you would like to share with us, or last but not least, please, oh please, share the project that you're working on either in the comments or onto the ArtFul page. We would love to see your heart maps and the journey that you go on. So again, I'm just filling in these sections. There's no right way or wrong way. So again, if you would like to see what I'm drawing or how I'm drawing it, you can. But the way you're doing it is perfectly fine. You can either make this project either super complex or detailed, or as simple as 2 stick figures and a heart. That is a very good question. Again, what are some other things you are putting in your art map? That would be fantastic. I hope we have broke the introduction stage of what's your favorite color and what's your favorite Starburst. Please be very personal with it. Like, what are your goals? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? Again, this is a map of your heart, and you don't have to show it to anyone else, but I would like to see it. So right now I am currently working on a little ice cream cone. Fun fact, the best ice cream, or I shouldn't say the best ice cream because I don't want to be biased towards all the other ice cream shops, but in this little section I am going to do a little tribute to Milky Muse in Indianola, or is it called Outside Scoop? But either way go, their ice cream is amazing. So if you have not visited there, you can, but that's a part of my heart. Because they have the best cereal ice cream. That's a good start. cats, burritos, and video games. That deserves to be on a t-shirt. Alright, so I visit the last section of my heart that I had a question mark with. I am actually going to put my favorite soap scent, lavender, lemon. Lemon zing is really nice. And last but not least, I know for a fact I say eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a really nice scent. Again, thank you so much for the people who are watching. I really appreciate everyone out there. It would not be a magical Monday without you. Alright, so I'm currently working on the last section of my heart, and I am deciding to talk about my favorite soap scent. Alright, so when you finish drawing all your little sections of your heart or so, you are welcome to move on to the fun part, which is adding color. And you can just hop right into that. Fun fact, if you end up actually drawing in pencil first, you're welcome to outline in a black pen or a Sharpie. I know when I do details or anything like that, I really like a nice hard bold black line, but that's again optional. But whenever you finish your different section of your heart, you're welcome to add color to your heart, and you're welcome to make those positive affirmation rays come from your heart as well. Ooh. Nice. I love how some people are painting theirs. Some people are coloring theirs with colored pencil. Some people are doing collage. I just really love how we're taking different types of materials and exploring and creating on this adventure through our map. Sorry, y'all. I love me some weekend jazz. So I am currently just adding black pen on top of the lines that divided my heart. After I add those bold or those pen marks to the lines that divide my heart, I'm actually going to skip the details inside, and I'm going to move to the background to add those watercolors and those positive affirmations. And also, fun fact, if you're worried about the tape or anything like that when you put it down, masking tape is the best. So masking tape is kind of like this beige. You're welcome to use clear tape, not packaging tape that probably like rip your paper, but like clear Scotch tape is always really nice. But again, if you're using watercolor, make sure that it doesn't get too wet. Nice! Yay! I cannot wait to see your boys' artwork. I hope they're having a great time. Moving on to color. So again, I had some masking tape in this section. It just peeled right off. So if you want to do the positive affirmations of the sun rays coming off your heart, masking tape is the best, or clear Scotch tape. But again, try not to use any heavy tape like duct tape or anything like that. I know it may be in your house where you can find, but it will rip your hard work. Again, thank you so much for sharing the steps that you're on. If you had the opportunity to share your highs, I really appreciate it. And if you participated in the Starburst rant with me, thank you too. Welcome. Again, for the people who are joining, the instructions are located in the comments. But materials you need: Sharpie, pencil, and paper. Oh, anything create color. Okay, so I finished with my pen marks. I'm going to skip to my background now. Yes, again, please share on the ArtForks Iowa page. I would love to see how did your heart maps come out, and I want to see definitely how different they all look too. So right now, I'm taking my tape. Ooh, that was a cool town. And I'm adding rays coming from my heart. But you are welcome to be more abstract and place it whichever direction you like. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just laying it on my paper. Wow, the weather today is amazing. I love how bright and sunny it is today. It's crazy how like last week it was snowing. Alright, y'all, we are reaching our 15-minute mark. If you have not done so, you're welcome to either comment below about what step you're on. But remember, at the end, we'll love to see your drawing, so what you created. Do. Alright, y'all. I finished placing down my masking tape. Oh, blue tape too, like the painter tape, works really well if you're wanting to do those rays in the background. Now on to the fun part, the color. Doo-doo. Alright, and I'm just using watercolor for my background. If you do not want to fill in the blank areas with like solid color, you're welcome to add patterns in this as well. So again, if you don't want it to just be that solidness, you can go back over with Sharpie and add different details from polka dots to chevron pattern. Love a good chevron pattern. Zigzags and or your own idea. Again, thank you again for joining. It's always a pleasure. And currently I am just painting the background. A little background about this project. I just really love this project. I feel like this is just a great project that you can do with your kids or do with your friends and just get to know them a little bit better, because at the end of the day, knowing what's important to someone definitely helps you get to know that person more. What do they value? Ooh, love a nice dark blue. With the tape in the background, please make sure if you decide to do this optional step, with this optional step with the tape, if you do the side so you can see like really close that it's like wet, please make sure to let that dry first before you start taking off the tape, because if you do it too early, then it's probably going to rip the tape. I mean, not rip the tape, but rip your paper as well destroy your artwork. Again, please feel free to share your drawings or ideas that you made on the ArtForce Iowa page. Wow, you can never go wrong with a nice watercolor. Alright, and I know that it may look very blotchy in the background, but again, that's up to you. You can make it even more crisp, more detailed, more complex, or you can do just a simple design. But I am currently just doing a base color of blue, and I'm going to actually go back and add details over the watercolor using Sharpie. Kind of like a Zentangle. Oh, it's dripping. Gravity still works. And if you get like some color inside your heart, I don't have an issue with it. I like when you color out the lines. But if you want that crisp look, you can always go back with white acrylic paint and paint over a little bit, kind of like white out. I hope everyone had fun creating. Sometimes you need a nice, light, happy project during hard times. now I'm just adding purple. I really like how purple and blue mix. Nothing personal. With creating this project, if you like to share some things that you like or some things that can need improvement, please do that as well. So just adding color in the background. Hello. Alright, so right now what I'm doing, I'm not doing anything too difficult, or not difficult, but evolving technique. I'm literally just applying wet paint to the background of my paper and mixing blues and purples to see how they just turn out. The background's kind of more carefree. You can do whatever you like in it, as long as it's something that represents you. Reputation matters. Ooh. Adding some of that purple. And now I'm just goofing around and adding purple details to one of the sections. Adding more patterns to the sections. Again, I would like to say a special thanks to everyone that had an opportunity to join me today and create their heart maps. Please make sure to share them or in the comments and or on the ArtForce Iowa page. We will really appreciate that. I really love the fact that you had an opportunity to take time out your day to create something magical. Cannot wait to see everyone's heart maps. This is gonna be fantastic. So just adding purple to it, and just adding different types of patterns in the sections. I'm not going to be able to finish it now, but I will definitely be finishing it later. Alright, so we only have probably 3 minutes left. Just a little recap. If you do decide to do this at home or do this another time, the materials you need is a Sharpie, a pencil, a piece of paper, something to add color, and a active, open mind. Start off with the simple shape of a heart. Add different type of questions that you like to ask yourself. Then fill those in with symbols, words, or visuals. After that, you'll paint your background whatever type of color you like. You're welcome to put tape down, and in those empty spaces, add some positive affirmations that you would like to share from your heart to others. And some of the positive affirmations that I like to share with you from my heart, to yours, is I forgive myself for my mistakes. Today I am a leader. I get better every single day. I am enough, and all problems have solutions. And with that being said, thank you so much, everyone participating with me with the heart map and traveling on this journey through different destinations that is important to you. I really appreciate your time, and I'm looking forward to see your interpretation of what your heart map will look like. And with that being said, I'm going to have some fun with this painting that I'm still working on and jam out with jazz time. Finish my little texture right here, because no paintbrush get left behind. Alright. Special thanks for joining me today, and that is my time. Alright. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye. Happy Magical Monday.